Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to Adore. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Happy Wednesday. Coming to you to do a little reading update. I know I mentioned that I did a little short, so if you haven't checked out my short, go over there and check it out and give it some love. I was letting you know what I've read and finished, and I'm coming to you today to let you know what I thought about them. I mentioned that I finished Amanda Bouchet, Starbreaker. This is book number 2 in the Nightchaser series. I think this is going to be another book in the series because this didn't end. Some of the stuff got revealed, but everything wasn't revealed. not to my satisfaction. So I think there's going to be a book 3. This is on Tess Bailey and Shade Ganovan. And this is set in outer space. Tess is the captain of a ship. And Shade is a bounty hunter that he was thinking about getting a bounty because Tess had a bounty on her head in the first book, and he wanted that bounty, but he fell in love, so he had to let that go. And now he's joined her crew on her ship, and she is fighting against her father because he's the overlord over, I guess, all the stuff, kind of like some of the stuff in outer space or whatever. In space, he's like an overlord, and let's just say he's doing stuff that people are rebelling against. So you got the rebels, and she is part of the rebel, and she get tasked in this book to go and help somebody escape from one of her father's prison. So that's what's going on in that, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But I really did enjoy this, and it's book number 2 in the Starbreaker in the Nightchaser series. And like I said, I think there's going to be book 3, and I don't know when she's going to write it because this book was wrote in 2020 and we're already in 2024. So who knows when that third book going to come out, or if there's going to be a third book. But I feel like there should be a third book because I don't think everything was wrapped up in this book. But I did enjoy it. I gave it a 4-star. Next, I read Minerva Spencer's Notorious. I added this to my TBR. I'm going to give this a 3.5. I was kind of disappointed. And this is like a continuation from another book that she wrote, Dangerous. Because in Dangerous, it's on this guy's parent. And I'll try to put a link or a picture of Dangerous in this video. I'll try to find a picture of that and put the book in there, let you see it if you want to read that book. But you don't need to read this book. It's just that book is on his parents, and it's about the mother trying to get her son back because I think she was kidnapped and sent over to Arabia or somewhere. She got kidnapped and she became a sultan's I don't know, was she married to him? I didn't read the book, but it kind of like in this book, he kind of tells, because her son is by that sultan that she got. She was kept in the harem. I don't know if she became one of his wives or what happened. I haven't read that book, but I did read this one. And this is on Drusilla Clare and what is his name? Gabriel. And he's a mixed race because his dad, I think his dad is like a Arab or something. And his mother is came from England. I guess she was on the ship or something. She got kidnapped. I think that's what happened. Like I said, I didn't read Dangerous. And I was expecting a little bit more out of this. Didn't fall in love with the 2 main characters too much. It seemed like this book was fast moving, and some of the stuff that, because you would be on like one scene and you think it, and it go to the next chapter or go to another sentence or something. And I was like, well, what happened on that scene? Because I think the female, she was at a ball, and someone stepped on her foot, because in this one, her and Drusilla and Gabriel end up getting married because something happened. And, back in those days, if you was caught in a compromising situation, you end up getting married. But Gabriel wasn't one she was in a compromising situation with, but he ends up marrying her. Drusilla, and she's at a ball, they're at a ball, and some guy steps on her foot or something. She get hurt, her foot get hurt or something, and the guy walks her out on the terrace, and she tells him to go bring, get her husband to come and help her or whatever. And then the next scene is that her and her husband is in the carriage. I was like, well, when did he come and help her with? felt like I was missing something. So it just skipped the whole scene. I was like, I wanted to know when the husband came and, looked, took care of her, looked at her foot or whatever, and see what was going on. No, they back in the carriage. I was like, what happened? So I just gave this one a 3.5. It was okay. And like I said, this is on Drusilla and Gabriel. And Drusilla has always had a crush on Gabriel because she's friend with his sister. That's how she know him, because she's friend. Gabriel's sister is his half sister. They went to school together, or they went to a finishing school or women's school, where they would send the girls to like a finishing school so they can learn all about being a homemaker, I guess. But they went to school, and that's where they met. And she was spending time with Gabriel's sister at their house, and that's when she met Gabriel when they was when he was younger. I guess he might have been in his teens or whatever. And she's always had a crush on him. And he didn't know it, because she was saying that she says that she's not beautiful or whatever, but she's not exactly plain either, but he never paid her any attention. So him and her can't, they have some little back and forth going on, but I couldn't get into it too much because I don't know, something was missing. I always say something missing. Yeah, something was missing in this one, but I did give it a 3.5 because I did finish reading it, and I gave it a 3.5. I didn't want to put it down. I want to find out what was going to happen. And it's 300 and some pages in here. Let me see. 374 pages. And this is kind of like a spinoff from another book, but like I said, you don't have to read that book to get into this one, because this is just on their son. Like I said, his mother was kidnapped, and I think that book is called Dangerous. So if you want to check that book out first before you read this, I would say go ahead and read it, because I like Minerva Spencer's writing. She's an excellent writer, but this one just didn't do it for me. I gave it a 3.5. I hope I explained that good enough. Like I always say, I'm not good at explaining these books. And then I finished This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. I really, really enjoyed this one. I gave this a 4 stars. And this was, I wouldn't say that it's kind of like a very slow burn, because most of this book is on the female character. Her name is Soledad Burns. She's when this first started out, she's married. She have 3. Her and her husband, they have 3 kids, 3 girls, and it started out with her being married, and you can see that her and her husband is kind of like having some issues going on, and then come to find out that he's been embezzling from his job, and the guy that catches him is going to be the guy that Soledad ends up falling for. He's an accountant. He works at the same firm as her husband, and his name is, what is his name? Let's see. Hopefully I can find, because this is separated into different chapters with some point. His name is Judah. It's some points of Judah and some points of Soledad, but mostly it's going to be Soledad, because it's all about her. She ends up getting a divorce from her husband. And it's just about her finding herself, falling in love with herself again, and just figuring out how to survive after divorce. And like I said, it's not, if you don't mind, most of this being on the female character and what she's going through and how she's dealing with what she's going through. And then it's some scenes of, and then a couple of chapters with Judah, them intermixing together, because half of this book, I'll say about this much of this book is mostly about her learning about herself, and then like the couple of last portion of this book is her and Judah finally ending up getting together and finding out how they're going to work out and what is going to go on between them. But I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 star. I really, really enjoyed this book. And this is book number 2 in the Skyland series. I think she's going to write another book in this series. I have Before I Let Go. I don't know if I'm going to read Before I Let Go. I just bought it because I like Kennedy Ryan's writing and I like her books, and I said I was going to collect all her books. So I've got most of her books, except for in this series, the Bennett series. I think I got 1 book out of this series, but all the rest of these, I got every last one of these books. And I said, but the only reason I haven't read Before I Let Go is that because it's like a second chance. I think the couple in that one, they were divorced and they're going to end up getting back together. And you know how I am. I'm not a big fan of second chance romances. So that's why I haven't read that yet. I don't know if I'm going to read it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I really did enjoy This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Highly, highly recommend this. And I highly, highly recommend this one too. And if you want to check out, if you like Minerva Spencer writing, and you can check this one out too. But I only gave this one a 3.5 star. But these two right here, I gave a 4 star. So that's all I read so far. I have my little jar here because I picked 12 books for my TBR this month. And I put all of them in here. So I'm going to pick out 3 more books. I wanted to read 12 books this month, but I don't think I'm going to make it. Maybe I get three books in. Maybe I can get 6 books in, so I'm gonna pull out 3 more. Pull out 3 more books to read. Let's see what this is. This is Deadly Cover Up by Julie Ann Lindsey. This is a Harlequin Intrigue. Let me get that and show it to you. Here it is. So I'm gonna read this. Hopefully I can finish all 3 of these books before this month is out. I wanted to finish 12 books this month, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So I'm just pulling 3 books at a time. So hopefully I can get through these 3 before this month is out. I put this in here. And see how many pages in here. I might have showed you how many pages in here before, but we'll go look and see. 251 pages. So that should be, I should get through that one pretty quick. Hopefully it's good. But like I said, if I'm not enjoying it, I'm just going to put it to the side and keep it moving. And this one is Possession, the Agent by Brynne Asher. I don't have it here. I don't have my iPad with me, but this is a ebook. So I will be checking that one out. And one more here. Let's see what this one is. Keep Her Safe by QB Tyler. This is also an ebook. So I don't have those here, but if I can find the picture, I'll try to put it in. I'll put a little picture of both of these up in this video. Possession by Brynne Asher. That's book 1 in the Agent series. And Keep Her Safe by QB Tyler. Contemporary. Both of these are ebooks. And I think this is a romantic suspense. So we're going to try those out. And I also have this as a romantic suspense. So those are the books I'm going to try to get through. 3 more books there. 2 ebooks and 1 regular book. And I also have a little haul here. Target was having a 50% off sale. So I went on there and I found some books. I found out that Allie Hazelwood was had put out a new book. I think it just came out. Let's see here. Yep, just came out this year. So I saw that. So I was like, let me get this. And move that out of the way here. Not in Love. And I'll show you it's been up a little bit. There's the synopsis if you want to pause it and read it. I said, let me check this out. That synopsis sounded really good. So I was like, I got that from Target. And then I saw this one, Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. A hockey romance, I guess. And maybe he's a hockey player and she's a skater too. So it sounded good. I read the back of this. It sounded good. There's the synopsis there. Check it out. This sounds good. And then I have one more. Let's see when this was published. Unsteady. Let's see here. Oh, this was published in 2023. Have any of you read this? Check that out. And then I also got Abby Jimenez. Is it Jimenez or Jimenez? I don't know. Just for the Summer. I got quite a few books about her, but I'm just going off what people be saying. They're enjoying. These two Allie Hazelwood and Abby. I have read Allie Hazelwood, and I have enjoyed the books I've read by her, so I'm buying them. But I haven't read anything by Abby Jimenez yet. So, but I do have her books because a lot of that's all you hear people on Instagram and YouTube talking about Abby Jimenez, that she's an excellent writer. So I just been buying her books. So I need to, maybe I'll put one of these on the on my TBR so I can read it, so I can read and see if I enjoy her writing instead of just buying her books. Yeah. And this is called Just for the Summer. Let's see how many pages in here. Oh, this got 405 pages. It's going to be a long one, 405 pages. Let's see how many pages in this one. Let's see here. 357 pages. So I hope these good because I don't went and picked them up, you know. We will see. But that's all I have. I want to let you know the other 3 books I'm going to be pulling and reading those. Hope, keep my fingers crossed. I will enjoy all of those. And I might add one of these to the TBR too. So that'll be 4 books that I get. So that'll be 7 books. Maybe I can read 7 books before this month is out. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Maybe I'll fly through those 3 books and I'll read one of these and fly through that one too. And then I'll come back and pick 3 more books. And then I have my 12 books for June. I don't know if I'm gonna finish them in June, but I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that I will. All right, guys, that's all I have for now. Until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.